Hello, guys. This is another match analysis, this time on the DFB Pokal, which is the German Cup. And it was between um, Bayern Munich versus Frankfurt. This was a very entertaining game, and Bayern ended up winning it by 2 goals to 1. But it was a very entertaining game. So, as for the match analysis, before I start, just go ahead and say please like and subscribe to my videos and turn your notifications on to get more match analysis. So, Frankfurt started the game respecting Bayern too much, sitting back and absorbing pressure, while Bayern just kept pushing up till they scored the first goal by Perisic, and eventually in the second half, Frankfurt pushed up and pressurized Bayern, and they were able to score on Da Costa, number 24 substitutes coming in to score, and uh, as a reason for pushing up, they left some windows open for Bayern to attack. Bayern scored the second goal by Lewandowski. It was ruled offside, but VAR gave Bayern the goal, so Bayern ended up winning 2-1. But I'll just go for the strengths and weaknesses of both teams, starting with Bayern because they won the game. So for Bayern, they were fluid in attack in the first half. They were free flowing, and they had like four guys in attack: Perisic, Mola, in fact five. Muller, Perisic, Muller, Coleman, Lewandowski, and sometimes Goretzka all pushing up in attack. So it was like hell for those Frankfurt defenders. So that's why they got the goal early in the game. So they were fluid in attack, just Perisic, Coleman switching positions, Muller, Lewandowski switching positions, and the wing backs. The left and the right back, Coleman and Pavard respectively, were pushing up, especially the pacey, what's his name again? Alphonso Davies pushed up and attacked Frankfurt. So another strength for Bayern, they were quick to recover the ball, and each time Frankfurt lost the ball, each Frankfurt recovered the ball, Bayern were quick to get it back. So that made sure they maintained their pace. They kept on attacking. I think they were unlucky to just go into the half with just one goal lead, but they were fluid in attack. So that's for strengths of Bayern. For their weaknesses, in the second half, one major reason why they conceded was because Hansi Flick, the manager, switched the back four. So Hernandez, number 21, came on, and Perisic was taken off. So Alphonso Davies, number 19, went up front, and Hernandez went to the back as a left back. But that exposed Bayern a bit because their regular back four was switched. So that's one weakness Hansi Flick needs to take note of. He should have started Alphonso Davies for me up front, or left him on the bench, which hard thing to do right now because he's good, and just that Lucas Hernandez at left back, but he didn't do that. He switched up the back for Messi, play with it a little bit, and Frankfurt were able to score. So for another weakness for Bayern, each time Frankfurt had a set piece, Bayern always had a high line. Like they never set their line like inside the 18-yard box. They always set it outside, no matter how near the set piece is. So that was a weakness for Bayern, and Frankfurt nearly scored on several opportunities, but they just need to strengthen their set piece routines. So that's all for Bayern. And moving on to Frankfurt, their strengths were that they had a good defensive structure. I was a little bit disappointed Hasebe wasn't playing in this game. Indica came on for Hasebe, but they still maintained their good structure. Um, um, they were unlucky to concede the first goal, but Hinteregger and Abraham did the job. Indica did the job, and they really missed Kostic in this game. No, he wasn't. No good deliveries from the wing back Timothy Chandler, because he wasn't really a left wing back. So they had a good defensive structure. Ilsanka coming in and staying in front um, of the back three there, and also in the second half for strength. Kamada came in. They also pushed up. They pressurized Bayern more. They didn't sit back like they did in the first half. So Kamada came in. I was wondering whether he was concentrating on the coach Adihuta concentrating on qualifying for the Champions League, um, because they're struggling right now in the league. I think they're not in the Champions League or Europa League places at the moment. So kept Hasebi on the bench. He kept Kamada on the bench. When Kamada came in, he was good. He was just going through the Bayern midfield pretty well, pretty good. So Iusanka came in for Kamada for this game, but I feel like Kamada should have started. Kamada and Gasinovic, number 11, should have been behind Andre Silva. So, but when Kamada came in, he really changed the game, and immediately he came in like 10, 15 minutes after he came in, Bayern scored. I mean, Frankfurt scored. So that's one strength for them. Kamada is a really good player. I see him moving on to the next, to a bigger club in the future. So as for weaknesses for Frankfurt, they were really slow in transition. Each time they get the ball, like it's like they always had second thoughts. They didn't really go for the jugular when they had the ball, so they weren't really confident. Like Bayern really bossed them in the first half. So that's one weakness. For the second one, they gave away so many balls, like so many balls in the first half. They kept on turning it over to Bayern, and I feel like Bayern should have scored more goals. So that's my strength and my weakness. That's my analysis of this game, and deserved win for Bayern, but you can tell they're getting tired now. I don't think they're gonna win the league in the next two games. They might win it in three, I would say, but please like and subscribe to like this video and subscribe to my channel. JCash signing out here. Peace.